It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park, the Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 American League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Roger Clemens, Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Stepping up now, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 2-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Clemens has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't. They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Junior scoops it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Coming to the plate now, Robin Yount. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Wiggins, the runner at second with one away. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball four.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So coming to the plate, Randy Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, Mark McGuire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. He's down low and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Emoji electric flood. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly
Mark, what's your
closed
take on
eyes.
him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher
here we
uses
go.
their aggressiveness against them.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
See if I can knock some runs in.
Set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Nope, just got one.
Ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The NL's on top, 1-0. Joe
How y'all doing today?
Wiggins, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you?
He continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this business.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Wiggins, 5'8", and throws from the left side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and a 2-seam fastball. Drilled on the ground to short, and the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So stepping in, Joe Jackson. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Change up in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He takes strike
three called.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a
Sit
pretty
down,
unique
Shoeless
pitch
Joe.
sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey. Here's a shot.
That's
to left
gone.
field and deep. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. And the AL has pulled even now with 1 run apiece.
offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
In now, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's Buster Posey now.
Leading off for the National League, catcher, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Jackson
get out of here.
Back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Sandberg. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The 2-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. And they'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Sandberg stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McCutchen. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Yogi Berra. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A ball and a strike. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Jason Hayward now as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled to first. McGuire is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on B. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep.
Whoa.
This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. Two-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. And it's given the American League a 3-1 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The shortstop, Cal Jr.
Standing in now, Cal Jr. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Full count now, 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, Kyle Seager trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. towards center field. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played two. It's the American League 3 and the National League 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 10, Tom Skinner.
Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up around the face.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Robin Yount. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And rays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Back in standing. Into the box, Randy Wiggins. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang bang as they come, and as show track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
3-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from second. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. In the dirt here. Arenado at second with 2 down. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Posey makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Sandberg. He singled his last time up. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutcheon. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Jackson.
Ready for another chance, Joe Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The designated hitter, Ken Griffey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. American League goes down in order. We've played 3, and our score 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 34, Nolan Ryan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Drummond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Christian Drummond.
0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Christopher Wiggins. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
The 1-1 home. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
From the stretch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Yount is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Runners on the move for second, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. National Leaguers out in front, 4-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jeff Bagwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yogi Berra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And quickly there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Way to go, me.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Arenado is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. Score holds at 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 33, Steve Carlson.
At the plate, Mark McGuire.
Leading off for the National League, first baseman, Mark McGuire.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Reese will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball
that's
in the
gone
air to left field. Jackson going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left, and it's now 5-3.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Pee Wee Reese. Boom, shakalaka.
Now batting, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. 5 runs, 8 hits. And
come on, Posey.
on the NL line score thus far. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Sandberg, a hit in 2 tries so far. Josh McDonald will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 19, Josh McDonald.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Junior up the middle, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the National League 5 and the American League 3. Pee-wee Reese is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3, Pee-wee Reese. Now pitching for the National League, number 32,
leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for the American League, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Freddie Freeman is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins right there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter number 9, shortstop, Cal Jr.
Stepping up to the plate, Cal Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Maddox stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Seager, right field and carrying well. And that's a home run into the top tank. Home run off the bat of Kyle Seager as we are all tied at 5.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Clemente waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Jackson.
Ready once again, Joe Jackson. First pitch coming, here it is. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wiggins is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Rudy Hurd takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Rudy Hurd.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Preston Berman.
Center fielder, Christian Drummond.
Tony Osborne will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Osborne.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here it comes, 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the National League, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. Rose will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rose.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard to third. Seager fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. Tony Osborne will stay in the ballgame as he takes over at center.
Now playing center field, number 5.
Pete Rose will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 14, Pete Rose.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey.
Designated hitter, Ken Griffey. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 86, Mike Christian.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Young shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Clemente is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
Ready for another shot now. Yogi Berra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Dead center, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Here's Jason Hayward now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's a lead for the American League, 6-5. Back here at Nationals Park, the American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Robin Young. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Gone.
Going back. That one
Boom,
is
shakalaka.
This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Randy Wiggins.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll indeed
Way to
make
go,
the play in
man.
foul territory for the first down.
Number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Fouled away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Into the box, Pee-wee Reese, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Here it comes, 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can.
Boom! Shakalaka, number 2.
Look at this. And
boom.
They have taken the lead.
Pee-wee Reese.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they move out in front 7-6.
Boom.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Ball shot foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2, and they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The NL leads it 7-6. Randy Johnson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Randy Johnson.
Leading off the inning, Cal Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Cal Jr.
Shopik is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 22, Kelly Shopik.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Johnson stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, a two-seamer, and a slider. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rose sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is pulled into right. Clemente back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. The American League goes down in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Al Kaline will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 6, Al Kaline. Now pitching for the American League, number 16, Houston.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh McDonald. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Josh McDonald.
David Wright is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 5, David Wright.
Swinging a soft liner. Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first down. Look there at our all-star line score. National League leading this one in the 8th over their American League rivals in a game that's certainly been an entertaining one to this point. Standing in, Tony Osborne. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Pete Rose. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. A little bouncer. The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now another 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Jackie Robinson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jackie Robinson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Salvador Perez move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Number 11 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 27, Jordan Zimmerman.
Zimmerman's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Matt Wieters will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Skied into very shallow right. Robinson has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. American League strands one, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 11 will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Matt Wieters will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Rich Eastman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Robin Yount will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue Here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And another foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy.
Ready once again, Randy Wiggins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1 pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is blasted out to left center.
There we go.
Deep and not coming back. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Got it.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nunez is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Pee-wee.
Pee-wee Reese will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
Pee-wee Reese.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, looking just a little, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Junior comes up with it. Throw to first, plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the National League 8 and the American League 6.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the American League, right fielder, number 44.
Ozzie Smith is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Ozzie Smith.
Joe Morgan is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 8, Joe Morgan.
Ralph Kiner is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Well hit.
Foul.
Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Another full count pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Smith is up with it. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
At second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Cal Jr.
At the plate, Cal Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-6 the final score tonight. The National League get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Christian gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
GG.
That was a good game. I enjoyed that one.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Star. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. He left 8 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. Final line for the American League, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Yeah, this was a fun game to play.
I enjoy using legends also.
Yeah, this makes the game a little bit different. I enjoy that. Pee Wee Reese he was hot. 2 home runs. Well, I think I'm going to take a break for about an hour. Give me some dinner to eat, and then guess I'll go back to the regular season grind. Thanks for watching. See you next time.